All right, this is the Embarcadero, the way you come in. The Bay Bridge is back there. You're gonna come this way. And to the right, there's the Exploratorium. That is not where you load. You're gonna load in through Pier 17, which is right over here. It's currently closed, but it will be open. I know it says Exploratorium there. That's not actually the main part of the Exploratorium. I think that's just storage. But you will load in Pier 17, which is here. You'll go through that gate, which will be open. You'll go all the way to the end of this building, and there's more video showing where you're going to be at. This ceremony is way down in front of that orange building right there. So the whole load-in will be from the back of Pier 17. You're also able to park the van and leave it there for the duration of the ceremony. And not the ceremony, the duration of the event. You drive down Pier 17 all the way to the end. There's our vendor group. And you are going to unload in here. You can do that probably sometime around 4:30, 4:45, as long as you're here by then, because you only have an hour to load in. But you want to be here for sure at 5 by 5 at the very latest, because you only have an hour to set up. Then you will unload here. There may be other trucks here unloading, so keep that in mind. You'll unload. You'll either go through that roll-up door or you'll go through this door. And you can see there's the Exploratorium right over there. You'll go along here, along the water here. There's the Bay Bridge. And you will go here. And wind's blowing, sorry if it's breezy. And you will go through these doors. And you can see that's where the ceremony site is, right there. So the ceremony is going to be kind of near that girl is. I'll zoom in a little. The ceremony is going to be right in front of those picnic tables, which will be moved. It'll be up the little steps, which you can't see from here, but in front of that building right here, where the people are standing. Those are their vendors. That's going to be actually where the officiant and the couple are standing. The chairs are going to be all here where these picnic tables are, but they're going to be moved. Power is in theory in these posts here, and in the back of this you'll see there's this little door, and the right side here is an outlet. Now the light is not coming on for the GFI little guy, but when I hit this guy here, the red light does come on. I don't see a green light. It makes me a little nervous, but this side here has, it's like Ethernet or something. Big ceremony, lots of speakers, who knows, 300 people wind. This roll-up door right here on the other side of this building that will be open at 5:30. So not at 5 when you can set up for the ceremony, but 5:30, and that'll open up. So you could stage all of the regular gear there, and you could go, and once that opens up, have the roadie grab it, go through that roll-up door, and then go into the building here. Oh, that one did work. Okay, so the other side of that giant roll-up door is right there. Again, the ceremony is right out there. You can kind of see where the ceremony site is taking place. There's that little building with the steps. The roll-up door is here. This opens at 5:30. The bench will probably be moved. You can take this, and let me put this back on one. And you can put the stuff in here at 5:30. I'm going to show you how you're going to get to the setup for dancing. So they're going to go down this way. It's not too far. You're going to go there, and oh, there's the moon. So you're going to go here and through here and to right here. This is our magic pole. There's the moon. This is where we're going to set up at a diagonal, and sweetheart table, kind of where those white people in the white clothes are standing. So the ceremony took place down there, And now we're going all the way down the Exploratorium to the front of the building. That's basically the front. There's a dodecahedron. Cocktails are going to be in this space right here. Now we're in the main. I'm going to keep going to cover cocktails.
So generally we'll have a big bar right here, right as guests walk in, and this is where cocktail hour is going to be from about 7 to 7:45.
Okay, that's kind of near the front of the museum. We have going to come in here. Cocktail hour, the bar is going to be set up in front of that wheel. There's our vendors. The cocktail hour is going to be spread in a huge area from where that exit sign is all the way down to where you see that blue overhang wall. In terms of power, again, the bar is right here. It looks like there's an outlet right there. Bar is right there. So certainly you could plug in there. There's so many devices. There's another outlet over there. Finding power is probably going to be very easy because all these exhibits require power. Again, that blue wall there is the end of cocktails. We're walking to where dinner's going to be. So after you make an announcement, again, cocktails are mostly behind us. You can see the green exit sign way over there. Now we're walking to where dinner's going to be.
Here until 7:45. So this will be closed until dinner.
So she said this area will be blocked off. There's the blue wall. This will be blocked off till 7:45. So setup can be done for dinner much later. It has to be staggered setup. So the Jennifer Pro and maybe extra speakers, you may need them. That all can happen up until 7:45. We're continuing to walk through the museum. We're walking towards the ocean at this point. And
okay, so now this is the brand new space show, so we'll make sure you get the updated version. But this is where dinner and dancing is going to be, and opens at 7:45. Vendors get access here at 5:30.
a lot of these exhibits will get moved or rolled away, but just to give you an idea, the main area for dancing is going to be right here in front of this globe. There's the dance floor. The couple will likely have a sweetheart table right up against the railing under the giant moon, I guess that is. And the DJ is going to be set up kitty corner kind of against this pole here. And I think we've got a lot of power on this wall here. So I think we'll be okay on that. A lot of power options there. And there's power strip down there. It seems like for so many exhibits, power's not going to be an issue. So we will then be like this, kitty corner. Again, cocktails are down there. We'll be facing this way, kitty corner. The giant moon is right there. The couple's sweetheart table will be right in front of it, basically facing that direction. And tables will go way down there, and they will go this direction, and they will go way down here. We do have an alternative load-in that'll last until 7:45. This is the far right side of the Exploratorium. And of course you can see the ocean, water right there, so the city's behind us. If you go around the very back side of the building, you can come down here and you can go to that roll-up door there, which will be open until 7:45. Again, it's an alternate way of getting equipment in. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you did go through that door,
yes, we're gonna be in, I think, class
you would end up,
6. I think we're holding for catering, so you'll be upstairs.
if you did go through that door, you would end up somewhere over, I don't know if this is the roll-up door or not. That might be it, or it might be over here somewhere. I think it's over there somewhere. But basically you'd be along this far wall, and perhaps, yeah, I'm not sure. It's one of these, oh, it's right over there. That's the roll-up door. You'd end up going through this roll-up door here where it says 08, and you would come here, and there is the orange moon. So same thing, you'd be on the far side to set up. I don't think you need to do that. I think you get all the equipment in to the building at 5:30.